Is this it? I guess so. I came upon your the Debate Rewired through frameworks, and I get all their notices, and I really enjoyed looking at the Debate Rewired, and of course what it really needs is IMAX rather than I have to keep looking at the camera, rather than a tiny little thing on a screen surrounded by a desktop. But in any case, I thought I would make some comments, and so I wrote them out so that they would be clear, I hope. So you're going to see me read. The Debate Rewired has certain wandering qualities of a dream state, but dreams have an inner logic and stability of significance that I couldn't glean from what I'll call this version of the Debate Rewired. The Debate Rewired looks like you had a lot of fun putting it together, and amidst your playful revisualization of the debate, you have some wonderful passages, outstanding, but there are so many visual ideas in it that they seem to be coming at us so arbitrarily. I think you wind up stepping on your own work as much as you grind your feet into the original debate, which leaves artistic truth, so-called, as wrecked as political truth, so-called. Everything turns into babble. Example, you have a segment focusing on signs in public spaces, but their wording, other than the stop sign, didn't seem to comment on anything or reflect some sort of commentary on what was being said. And I couldn't get a sense of why you inserted it when you did. In other words, how it emerged from what had come before. You may well have a reason for the sign selection and its placement, but I couldn't catch on. One thing that made me laugh came with the goldfish shots. Here's why I think it was so effective in commenting on what we have seen so far. Everything we see in the first several minutes is manufactured. Signs, people, the dialogue they say, the flag, and it's all messed up, all turned into your own electronic visual fodder. And so you establish a strong pattern and expectation about what we're going to see. So that when we see the goldfish and they're presented unmanipulated, you've broken two patterns and expectations, man-made and visually manipulated. The goldfish, being the first natural thing we've seen, is so different from what we've seen before. It's like you can't bear the boredom of what's been going on in the debate room and the video itself. So you start looking out the window for something, anything more interesting than this manufactured mush. You give us a new level of absurdity and disdain for the debate, which purports to be important. But in my opinion, by treating everything about the debate equally dismissively and treating your own work so carelessly, you turn both into merely a distancing aesthetic experience. That could be a good thing if the experience itself were more focused, intense, and coherent. Right now, your enthusiasm is overpowering your expressing an idea clearly. It's as if your delight in discovering, wow, look at all these things I can make it do, is overpowering everything else. And you do have about a zillion good visual ideas in this, but as yet, it's like you've discovered a big bunch of words in a dictionary and you're trying to use them all in one sentence. The next step, in my imagination anyway, and it will be an annoying one, is committing yourself to discipline and practice, just like classical and jazz musicians must do to get it right, whatever that means. It means digging into your original material, your manipulations, and yourself more deeply, and it takes time. So I see this as an early draft of work that you could do that could have a lot more significance. if you strive for clarity. And now I'm going to go on to continuing to look at my email. Thanks.